Peace, love, and reparations. Welcome to Black Star TV 2.0. It's your boy Black Star. Family, I want to talk to y'all today. I want to kick it to y'all about the Chicago situation and how the immigrants are flooding Chicago and how our people are standing up to this. But first, I want to start off by saying Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. We appreciate all that you do for us and all that you contribute to society and to the families and for birthing our badass kids. We definitely appreciate you. And I hope you enjoyed your day. And again, shout out to y'all. This is y'all special day. I hope you enjoyed it. But let's get into this real quick. I'm about to play this bumper real quick, and we're going to get into this immigration thing.
Now more than ever, we're short of workers. We have a population that is not reproducing it on its own with the same level that it used to. The only way we're going to have a great future in America is if we welcome and embrace immigrants, the dreamers, and all of them, because our ultimate goal is to help the dreamers, but get a path to citizenship for all 11 million or however many undocumented there are here.
There were at least 3 hearings that we conducted, one of which was designed specifically to determine the effect of illegal immigration on black workers. We had a panel of experts who testified, and they spanned the ideological spectrum. Regardless of whether or not they disagreed on discrete policy issues, each and every one of them agreed that illegal immigration has a decidedly negative impact on black wage levels and employment levels. If you've got a significant influx of low-wage labor, what does it do? It depresses wage levels, correct? And what we found also was, regardless of the wage levels, illegal immigrants displaced black workers in areas that had traditionally been populated by black workers. And the reason for that is because what you find is black workers, particularly black males, are disproportionately concentrated in the low-wage labor market and are disproportionately likely to have no more than a high school diploma. And the same is true for the cohort of illegal aliens, and they compete with one another in areas such as construction, hospitality, service, and agriculture. This was not a small displacement either. We had one witness who testified that after he had run the numbers, he found that 40% of the decline in labor participation rates among black workers over 3 decades was attributable to competition from illegal immigration. It comes to nearly 1 million fewer jobs for black Americans as a result of the competition from illegal immigrants. And it's not just the employment levels, it's the wage levels also.
So, family, we see that immigration based off the bumper and from the information from the Immigration Center of Immigration Studies, that immigration is really affecting us on a level of employment and wages, right? But watch what our people are complaining about, because it's way deeper than that, right? You have a whole bunch of people coming over from another country that you haven't vetted. You don't know if these people are child molesters, murderers, sex traffickers, because that's another thing that happens a lot over there in them Spanish countries, a lot of sex trafficking and stuff like that. You don't know what these people are doing. And it's funny because you don't know, and you really don't care, because all you care about is, again, those wages, right? They care about the wage part. See, we're caring about the safety and things like that. We care about the wages too. And you're taking the jobs, but there's a lot of dynamics that come to this illegal immigration, and it solely affects black Americans. So let's get to it real quick. I'm gonna share my screen.
All these resources that have not come to us, now you want to overly compensate for people who never lived here before, and we need to be taken care of first and foremost before anything else happens here.
Yes. Why would any leader put our black communities already riddled with crime at further risk by placing unvetted non-taxpayers steps away from our seniors, our children, and our homes we've worked so hard on our own to secure?
Yo, I'm being dead serious, but this lady, Kelly Silverman, she said who you vote for. And I want to be clear, right? I don't know what she's talking about, but I just seen she's saying something about some conservatives. Right now, this is a teaching lesson. Now, real talk, it is a teacher lesson, because at the end of the day, somebody said stop voting for Democrats. Word up, dog. You voting for your downfall because you voting for party and not policy. You voting for party and not policy. This is the main reason you don't vote for a party. Because they flooding you with immigrants, and that was Trump's whole thing, building a wall so they can stop this shit. But we always sitting here saying Trump, this big old racist, and this, that, and the third, and y'all got to get him out. And now look what the effects of that has come to.
We are at war, people. Our communities are at war. They are violating our communities, and we asking that we across the country, we asking and we demanding for office of Black America, whatever you want to call it, to deal with issues like this.
I did get placed on the waiting list, but I was told that the immigrants were taking priority. That's a story that a lot of people don't know. And it hurt me. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I understand we need to be humanitarian.
Look, that's our elder, man. How you doing that to one of our elders? Like, you putting some of these immigrants in over these. Come on, man. This shit is crazy. Family, this shit is crazy.
But these people are, that my participants are third and fourth generation Chicagoans. Born, bred, fed, and raised here. My grandmother, Mary Terrence, rest in peace, always said, Craig, charity starts at home first, and then it go abroad.
Politically, having over 5
of these resources that have.
So, all right, I'm gonna show y'all another video, right? Here we go. We're gonna go right here. This is from Twitter. But again, they suing these people. Matter of fact, let me show y'all what it say up here before I even read it. So it says Chicago is suing the state for an office of Black Americans. It says attorney Frank Avella for Black Chicagoans say illegal immigrants are getting $7,000 per month per person. Family, they sitting here talking about where they gonna get this reparations.
Humanitarian aid. That's right. We expect the city to work with us, and we expect the city, the state, and everyone to provide us humanitarian aid. That's right. We expect the city to work with us in an effort of creating an office of Black Americans to address these issues.
in an effort of creating an office of Black Americans to address these issues.
And we're going to work with the Department of Interior, just like the damn natives do.
Representation. So right now, I'm going to actually introduce you so you can learn further about our lawsuit. We had to do this. We were forced to do this. You know, it's enough for us talking. It's enough of that. Yeah. We can't continue to let our elected officials lie to us. So I would like to introduce to you Frank, our attorney.
I want to start by saying this is not anti-immigrant. This is not anti-migrant. This is not anti-refugee. It is not. It is not. One last thing I want to say is that many of us here have parents, grandparents that were immigrants, some of even undocumented, depending on where people came from. My grandparents were undocumented, but when they came here, they did not get $7,000 per month per person. They worked. They worked. Whether it was Mexicans who came from Mexico or Polish Americans who came from Poland, whatever the undocumented immigrants came, they came to work. So while I think that we should be open to helping people, that putting aside $51 million in a budget of a city that's billions of dollars in debt, that cannot even fund their pensions, and have people leaving the city of Chicago and businesses leaving the city of Chicago, that we cannot afford to have $51 million spent. That doesn't mean no money should be spent, but $7,000 per person per month is excessive.
Yo, fuck excessive, nigga. That shit shouldn't even be happening. Like, it shouldn't be happening. How are you getting $7,000 per month per person? And you illegal. Yo. I don't want to hear shit when it comes to reparations. I don't want to hear nothing. That's why I say they be talking about this debt, this the state is in debt, because they talking about that with California right now. We don't care. We don't care about debts and how much debt you're in. At the end of the day, you're still pushing out money for stuff. Guarantee you, if you look at California's spending or what they've been spending money on the state, I guarantee you they've been spending hella bread, but they in debt. And then you talk about, oh well, we don't know because we don't. We only we got to pay black people $500 and something billion, and we only got a fucking $100 billion budget. Like, I don't care, nigga. Go tell the feds. Go print some of that bread out. You feel me? But family, listen. That whole immigration thing. This is a good lesson that black people needed to go through. Right? We needed to go through this stuff like this, so it hurts. And then now, when you hear them Democrats start talking that immigration shit, you're gonna say, yeah, nah, we good on that. We gonna vote for the Republicans because they not gonna let them niggas in here like that. Do you get what I'm saying? This is why I was saying even a couple years ago, like, yo, we are so politically unsavvy, it's not even funny. Yo, we don't understand politics. We don't understand politics, and we don't understand racism. You have to know, even Dr. Claude Anderson, who was a political strategist for Bill Clinton, he ran with what's his name? President Jimmy Carter. He was like in his little office when President Jimmy Carter was president. Like, Dr. Claude Anderson even said, yo, a tactic politically can be not voting. That is a strategy. And sometimes you got to employ all things, dog. Right now, I think the best thing for black people to do is to withdraw from voting. Like, nah, we not playing y'all game. Because every time we vote for somebody, somehow our situation ends up worse. And then you out here passing all this bread off, man. We not going for that shit, dog. Bro, how you giving these people $7,000 a person per month? That means if one of these people come over here from Mexico with 3 kids, the mom is getting $7,000 and all 3 kids is getting $7,000 a piece per month. Man, get the hell out of here, dog. This is why I told y'all they don't want to give out reparations, because they know that's the type of shit that's going to happen to all of us. For years and years and years to come, it's going to be money like that. Yeah, because that's the type of shit the natives be getting. They be getting thousands of dollars a month on top of their job. That shit ain't got nothing to do with your job. You get a job and you still getting that money. It ain't like fucking food stamps and shit where you start working and then they cut you off. Nah. Come on, man. $7,000 a month. Shit. It's going to be a lot of lazy. Black people really going to turn lazy then, nigga. You heard me? But shit, the natives do what they want, because you can live off $7,000 a month and not have no job. Real talk. You can really live off 7 G's a month, because your average Joe living right now and they not making $7,000 a month. Your average person not even making $1,000 a week. Let's be real. These jobs ain't paying no bread. These average jobs ain't paying no bread. But yeah, family, so we gotta nip that. We gotta nip the whole immigration thing in the butt. Again, this ain't anti-immigration until y'all, but see, the immigrants don't care. This is why I don't care about, voicing my opinion the way I voice it, because y'all don't care. Y'all don't give a fuck that when they let you over here, you undermine us. And that's the reason that they bringing you over here. This is a white supremacy play. Let them over here so they can undermine these niggas. And then at the end of the day, the more people we bring over here, as you've seen on the bumper, the more immigration, the less jobs for black people, because you start hiring them over us. Let's be for real. And the statistics already show it. So that's what you bringing them over here to straight undermine us. And then you trying to get them to vote for you. But what they don't understand is that both sides are white supremacy. See, your average person that's coming from another country, they looking at it off face value, like some of our people still are. And they seeing the Republicans as quote unquote the racists, and they seeing the Democrats as, the multicultural, political party. But really, they both racist. But this is why it's not working out for the Democrats. The Democrats are allowing all these immigrants to come over here because they want them to team up for them, because Black people, we are the biggest voting bloc in the country. We sway elections because we're the biggest voting bloc, right? So they're trying to replace our voting bloc with the immigrants, but the immigrants hate us so much that they go straight to the Republicans. You see what I'm saying? So their strategy is actually backfiring, but still, you still allowing them over here and it's still taking jobs. So what we have to do is we have to nip that in the butt. But I'm going to let y'all go, family. I appreciate all the love. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that Cash App. You feel me? Hit that PayPal. Check me out on my podcast. Again, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. We appreciate you, man. You know, appreciate all that you do for society, for the Black community, for whatever community you in, because, you know, at the end of the day, it's for everybody. But again, this channel is for my people. So at the end of the day, I appreciate all y'all for what y'all do, man.